Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time, you are highly welcome, and I hope you will gain much value on this channel. So today's video, we are going to be analyzing the market to show you what we should be expecting from the market for the week ahead. And today's video is not going to be different as we used to do it every week or by the close of the week. Before the new week will begin, we analyze the market to show what we should be expecting for the week ahead. So without wasting my time, I'll be diving straight into the chart to show you my expectation on the market and what I am actually waiting to see before, if I will execute a trade on the market, then I will execute a trade. So guys, let's dive straight into the chart. You know, all I do anytime I try to analyze a pair, the first thing I do is I first analyze the XY to know where we are trading towards before I will now look out for trades in my other pairs. So on the XY, we realize that the XY was actually giving us some form of consolidation right from this zone. We were seeing some form of consolidation here, and we actually broke out from the consolidation, and we are heading towards to this particular level here. So but anytime, we know that anytime price break out from a consolidation, it has to give us the amount of pips that it actually consolidated. So if you check closely, you realize that after price broke out, it has not given us up to the amount of pips that it consolidated. So you can see that there is a free range above this particular level here, so we should be expecting more buys from this particular zone towards the upside. So with that being said, let me show you this. If you check closely right from here, I mark out this high, this previous resistance level that price broke with this particular line over here. So guys, watch that line very well, and that line, will be using that line in the lower time frame. So if you check closely, price actually broke out from that particular level, and currently we are seeing a retest on that particular level. We could probably retest back to this particular zone here before price will continue trading upward, because if you check closely, realize that the previous month gave us an indecision candle here. So mean that anything can happen in this previous or this current month. We could either go upward or downward, because the previous month did not give us any form of trend or any form of direction that price will probably go. But we know that we are in a bullish trend, so we should be expecting bullish momentum right from here. But since we are currently retesting this particular level here, we need to go down to the lower time frame to see what price is actually doing over here before we trade this price upward. So let's go to the weekly time frame to see what price is actually doing over there. So on the weekly time frame, realize that price kind of give us some form of higher highs and higher lows. This is a bullish trend. See a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Currently we are seeing a higher low. So what do we expect? We are expecting to see the continuation, which is what supposed to give us a new higher high. So price on the weekly time frame, we are very bullish on the weekly time frame. And since we are bullish on the weekly time frame, and we see that we are currently retesting this particular resistance that was broken, then we need to go to the lower time frame. And guys, this is the line I mark out on the monthly time frame that I told you guys to watch very well. So let's see what will happen. Let's go to the daily time frame. So if you check on the daily time frame, you realize that that particular line that we mark out on the monthly time frame, price is actually giving us a double bottom at that particular level there. You understand? If you check closely, you see that there is a double bottom right at that line, that price that monthly line that we mark out. And if you check here, you realize that price is also giving us some form of morning star candle confirmation here. And what does that mean? This means that we are probably trading upward. And double bottom also means that price is a reversal bullish price action. Price will probably utilize this as our neckline, then we trade price upward. So if for anything we should be expecting what, a break above this particular trend line that I drew from here to somewhere here, we retest on it, then we continue trading down upward. So guys, this is my first buy. This will be where my first buy, a zone that I should be expecting a buy. I should be expecting a push above retest, then we buy upward. So if this does not happen, then I'm actually expect this price to come and utilize that particular trend line, then start pushing price downward to this particular zone here, give us something like a double bottom here, then we start to buy from that particular level there. So if this is my first scenario, if this does not happen, then this is what I'm actually expecting to happen. So let's go to the lower time frame, let's go to the 4 hour time frame to see if we will see some form of anything there that we can actually utilize it. So if you go to the lower time frame, which is the 4 hour time frame, you will see that the 4 hour time frame is giving us a form of higher highs and higher lows. So we are actually going upward to that trend line. So if we do not break that particular trend line, and I see price breaking below this particular trend line, that means we have changed direction to the downside. Then price could probably sell all the way down to my monthly main zone here before we will now look for buys over there. So guys, know that we are only looking for buys entry. So because of that, we might not sell. You understand? And no, this is the XY, so we are only using the XY to confirm our entries on the other pairs. So this is what I'm actually expecting on the XY. I said that this month 4 hour higher highs and higher low break above this particular level and continue trading upward. We should see something like this. It should continue trading, then hit this particular level, come down for a retest, then we go. This is what I am actually expecting. This is my main expectation. But if that did not happen and we see a break below this particular level here, then we should looking out to sell to this particular zone here. I hope this is clear. So with this, let's go to Gbpusd, so that I will show you what I'm expecting on Gbpusd. So Gbpusd on the monthly time frame, we had this our zones being marked out, and recently Gbpusd has been trading downward. So we had this bearish engulfing, and after that we saw this bearish candles coming. But what happened at this particular zone? We saw a rejection at that particular zone there, and anytime there is a rejection here, we normally trade upward to this particular zone here. You see there, anytime there is a break above here, we go to this particular zone here. So what happened here? We saw a rejection here, but note that the bearish are very strong here. So if we are looking out for anything here, we should be looking out for a break below that particular zone before we will sell all the way down here, or we should be looking out for a pullback to this particular zone here before we now look out for sales downwards. That's what we should be looking out for. So let's go to the lower time frame to see what we should be expecting. On the weekly time frame, this is the zone that we said we want the price to break below before we sell all the way down to this particular level here. If you don't see that, and we see the price actually giving us some form of confirmation above that particular level towards the upside, we will probably buy all the way to this particular level here. You understand? Before we now look out for our sell entries. If you check closely here, you see that price gave us a bullish engulfing, also a morning star candle here, and it broke above this particular level, and currently we are seeing a retest on that particular level. So let's go to the daily time frame to see what price is giving us on that level. If you check closely, you see that this is the level we said we want price to actually break below. It will break below this particular level before we look for a retest and trade downwards. If you don't see that, and price actually utilize this particular level, give us some form of bullish engulfing or anything here, we should be expecting to buy all the way upward. But what happened? Look at this, is a very strong double top here, and this is the neckline. So this is also confirming our monthly level that we want the price to break before we will now sell. So this double top that you are seeing, if price is able to break here, which is our our neckline, then we should be expecting price to go all the way down to this particular level. But if we don't see that and we see some form of rejection here, because you can see a trend line trading this hot pairs upward. So if you see price giving us some form of rejection here, bullish engulfing, then trust me, we are going to be buying all the way up to this particular level. So guys, this is my expectation on Gbpusd, and some trades I cannot give out the signals here because I give out free signals in my free Telegram group. So please kindly join my free Telegram group, and I'll be delivering my signals over there. And please kindly subscribe so that more times too I give out the signals here. So you need to subscribe, turn on the post notification. So if the trade is playing out as expected and I post it here, you'll be the first one to be notified. So let's go to the lower time frame to see our expectation. Know that before we sell, we are looking to sell below this particular level here, and before we buy, you understand, and before we buy, if we see a confirmation here, we'll buy upward. But I am not going to buy at this particular point. If you see here, you realize that this range is form of consolidation, is a consolidation zone. Price go and this within this particular range here. I don't know if price could probably continue to range at that particular level here, and I am seeing something like price will probably range before it will break below here before trading downward. So I am not looking to buy at that level. I am only waiting for a break below or a break above this particular double top here, a break above this particular double top, a retest on the double top, then we trade all the way upward. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame to see. Most of the time that is where we enter our swing trades, and if it is on the daily time, the smaller time frame, we enter our daily trades. So if you check closely, you see that price kind of using this trend line to go upward. We had a test on the trend line here, and we saw price rallying upward. This is what I was talking about. You can see price ranging from this particular zone here. So I am not interested in what price will be doing over here. Instead, the price will break above that particular range over there and retest, which is a double top on the daily time frame. Then we buy upward on 4-hour confirmation, or price will break below this particular level and also break the trend line, retest on it, then we sell all the way down to this particular level. So this is what I expect on Gbpusd, guys. You should subscribe to the channel so that if this trade is playing out and I call the trade in on the channel here, you'll be the first to be notified. And also you can join my free Telegram group. The link is going to be in the description. I sent out free signals. You don't have to pay for anything. I send out free signal. You are free to communicate with your colleague pairs of traders over there, and we are all going to be growing together. So let's go to Eurusd. Eurusd is giving us similar thing, just like Gbpusd, but Eurusd has broken below our level. So we are only looking for a pullback to that particular support and resistance level here. Then we trade downward. So this is the only trade that we might be seeing we're playing out Monday, which is tomorrow. So we should be something like this. Should be expecting Eurusd pull back a little, give us a 4-hour bearish engulfing here, then we sell all the way downward, and that should be a swing trade. So let's go to the smaller time frame to see if we are probably going to day trade. So if you are day trading, you see that we will be expecting something like a movement, high highs and higher lows, then we see a change of character, a pullback, then we trade. So if you are looking to day trade, this should be our first TP, our second TP, then our final TP within this zone here. But if we are swing trading, then we should be expecting a bullish engulf, a 4-hour bullish engulfing here, or a 15 minutes change of character. Then we take ourselves right from there to the monthly support level all the way down below at this particular level here. So this is also on Eurusd. Now let's go to Usdjpy. USDJPY, let's go to the monthly time frame. USDJPY is giving us something similar to the XY. So USDJPY on the monthly time frame, you realize that we had this resistant levels here that was broken, and we are currently seeing a retest on it. So since we are seeing a retest on it on a resistant level here, then what are we expecting? Because price is trading upward, should we expect a push right from here to the upside, right? So since that's what we are actually looking out for, let's go to the lower time frame, which is the weekly, to see our expectation over them. So if on the weekly time frame, this is the resistance level that price actually broke, and we are currently seeing a retest over there. So since price has moved all the way to that particular level, which we've seen some form of double bottom, then what will trade this price all the way upward. So let's go to the daily time frame to see if we actually see something like that. So on the daily time frame, you see that price kind of give us some form of lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high from here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then we are currently seeing price over here, and you can see this confirmation trend line here. So if we see a double bottom right from here, we'll be buying this price upward. If we don't see that and we see price coming all the way below to this particular level and you see a double bottom, a break of the double bottom with the neckline retested, we are buying all the way upward, just like in the DXY trade. So if we pull down, we should be expecting a double bottom, a break of it, then we go upward. If it doesn't pull down and we see it right from here, then it's all the same thing. So that is why you need to subscribe to the channel, because not all the signal that you can see them here, just like the Euro USD on this one, you need to subscribe so that if it is playing out, I will come here and call the trade so that you see it yourself. And you can also join the free Telegram group. If it is playing out, I'll call it in the free Telegram group, then we all make money together. So with this, if you go to my 4-hour time frame, I am seeing some form of the double bottom here, right at that particular zone here. You can see I have this double bottom here on the 4-hour time frame. So if I'll be trading Euro USD, I should be expecting some form of a break of this double bottom, a retest on the double bottom, then we go downwards. That is what, because on the daily time frame we are trending downwards. So on the 4-hour, if you see a break of this level, we should be selling on the retest of that level downwards. But if that does not happen and we see price pushing upward and retesting, then we should be thinking of change of direction. Price probably change direction to the upside, because this is a very strong level. So that is that on USDJPY. Which pair is left? I think gold. And gold, I am actually looking out for two things. Either this is gold is giving us a double top on the 4-hour time frame, so either we break the double top, retest, and we buy on the retest, or if you check on the daily time frame, gold has actually given us a push to the upside, and these are the two levels that I'm actually expecting price to retest back. Then we have our swing trade upward, you understand. But if that did not happen right away, then we should be following the trend, which is the buys on the 4-hour time frame. So if I see this double top holding price downwards, if I see a break below the neckline of double top, then I'll be selling on retest to the daily zone here. But if I don't see that and I see a break above the double top, I am going to buy on retest. But let me tell you, because price is very bullish, I might not be taking the sell, because price can just manipulate you and continue buying. So if I will only be looking for buys, if price break here, I might not take any sell entries. I should only wait for price to trade all the way to this particular level, give me my entry criteria here, then I'll buy all the way upward. So right now gold, it's either I go upward or I am not going to trade gold at all. So let's go to BTC USD is also giving me the same vibe as in gold. So if I see a break below this particular level here, then I am going to sell BTC USD on retest to this particular zone here, because these are the zones that was actually price was using, and price is respecting the trading upward, and price is actually utilizing this resistance and support zone here. So if I see a break below this support level, then I'm going to sell BTC USD all the way to this particular zone here. So guys, these are my analysis on the market, and this is what I'm expecting. Kindly subscribe and see you in my next video. Bye bye.